What's up, everybody?
How you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Always with the technical difficulties. Man, that intro though, it's wicked, but today it was just doing its thing, man. Holy crap. Guys, welcome to Thundercats Cat's Lair. How are you doing today? I'm here with my good friend JP of Thundercats Classics.
What's up,
going
guys?
on, JP? You doing all right?
Good, man. Good. It's awesome. It's Sunday, tail end of the week. It's been a crazy week, but here we are to unwind and talk about all things Thundercats.
It's pretty crazy. So things have been nuts this week. This week has been absolutely nuts. I talked about a whole bunch of things going on with the channel here at Mega J Retro. So many things along with conventions that you already knew about, but now the cat's out of the bag. A lot of things are happening with that. But what about you, JP? What have you been up to lately? And what are you working on presently right now?
Man, it's been a crazy week. As you know, I work in the school sector, and aside from as a parent dealing with back to school, just school in general, the requirements and the crazy requests from teachers and administration has been mind-boggling, to say the least. But here we are. I survived the first week, and I'm just excited to talk about Thundercats and see what's out there.
I am right there with you, brother. Seriously, there's so many things that are happening right now in the Thundercats world.
Yeah.
And we are going to be here when we are here to start talking all about that and catching up with everything that's happening in Thundercats, as well as toy news as well. We're gonna touch on a few things. Let's take a look at let's say hi to the chat. A couple of guys already popping in here. Frank Rivera, man, I need that Sword of Omens so badly. I keep checking the website, but it's not in stock yet. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that and the reasons why the replica Sword of Omens has not yet landed in the United States.
Yep.
Hector Cesares, what's going on, my friend? What's up, Jay? How are you, brother? I'm good. Now, much better now that you're here, Hector. Good to see you, my friend.
What's up, Hector?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
What's up, Big Rib?
Good to see the Big Rib in the chat. All right. So, first of all, JP, we got before we get to the really big meat and potatoes for the replicas and some of the customs that we want to talk about today. How about we take a look at because last week we talked about the Thundercats Master Universe figures, which you unboxed. And guys, if you want to see those unboxings, they're available right now on the channel, Thundercats now. And you know what? I made a mistake. I should have added our channel. It's not broadcasting on our channel. I don't know why. Hold on for a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me do this. Oh my gosh, can I? Yeah, let me do this right now. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
No worries.
Yeah, we'll remove that. Let's do this, and then you know what? Because I'm an idiot and I did it that way. Let's just go ahead and do something funky. Let's play the intro again. Why not, right?
Sure, why not?
Just because it's a cool intro anyway. So let's just do it again, guys. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on for a second. Let me do this one first. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Thundercats!
That is a cool intro, man. Obviously, we got to do some changes to it, JP. We got to make it more custom for ourselves.
Yeah.
But for now,
it works. It's good.
It's a pretty
good
cool
timing too.
It gets me pumped, man. Of course, anytime we see the Thundercats introduction, we're always going to be pumped for that. That's just so cool. All right, guys. So last week, our good friend JP opened up the Thundercats Master Universe crossovers, and to say that we were impressed would be an understatement. I think, JP, that my favorite from last week had to be Thundercat Man. I thought Battlecat Man. I thought Battlecat Man was sick. The only thing I didn't like was his helmet hair. That to me was just a bit, what the heck, right? Which one was your favorite, JP? Which one did you think was
Battlecat Man?
Battlecat Man. Yeah, he was really. And to me, he was inspired. He is very, very much inspired. I really appreciate what they did with Battlecat Man, and I'm very, very excited to see more of what that offers. Just confirming, JP, there are only 3 pages here. Is that all there was? I
That's
thought there was
all there is. Yeah.
Okay.
If you see, that's basically 6 pages because it's a picture of page 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. So there's 2 pages. 1 page on the left, 1 page on the right.
I got you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and man, it just picks up right like the it is just right into the action. All right, guys. So we thought it was going to be fun to take a look at the mini comic that actually came with the figures, and it's the same mini comic for every single figure. Is that right, JP?
Correct.
All right, cool. So it's not like back in the day where each figure had its own very specific comic. Very much like Master Universe Origins, they all share the same comic book.
Yeah.
Trying to save on money here, Mattel. Very good idea. All right, so JP, let's react to this amazing comic book, and let's see what happens here. So here we go, guys. Page number 1, and it begins with, across the barren deserts of the sands of time, a storm strikes the surface with evil intent. There is only one with such power to conjure an unnatural disturbance: Skeletor. Using an ancient evil tome, the nefarious Lord of Destruction conjures a force that will finally give him the power to defeat He-Man and claim Castle Grayskull. All it will cost him is something he has no use for anyway: his soul. That's freaking awesome. And it goes on to say, ancient spirits of evil, grant me your ever-living power to do your bidding.
Damn, that's good, man.
Then we see in the background, rumble, and we are actually inside. It appears we're inside Mumm-Ra's pyramid.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm seeing here, JP? What do you think about that?
It could be that, or it could be Mumm-Ra's pyramid is being teleported somewhere.
Oh, yeah, because he's outside. There he is.
He's outside.
Oh, he's actually summoning the pyramid of Third Earth. Maybe there's an interdimensional portal being made, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, here we go. Skeletor knows the tomb speaks true. The Black Pyramid crosses time and space to heed Skeletor's summoning. You're right there. You're right on there, JP.
Yeah.
Eternia trembles in fear as the ancient spirits of evil welcome their new herald. But unbeknownst to them, and he's actually walking right in, very much like the mutants when they were welcomed into the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
The doors just the sands just like melted just dissipated.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Before leaving Third Earth for the new Thundera, the Thundercats defeated Mumm-Ra and destroyed the Black Pyramid. Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercats, swore to battle the ancient evil should it appear again. And wow, this is a really cool panel. The Eye of Thundera awakens. This can only mean one thing: the Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight. And I really like this panel though, JP. It's like they have this hologram thing. I don't know if they're in the feliner or maybe they're in the the Thundertank.
Right.
But they already have their Eternian armor.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder how that happened. That's kind of weird. So obviously, Lion-O uses sight beyond sight, and the Eye of Thundera sees all. And what he sees is ominous. We have the tomb of Mumm-Ra, and oh no, Tiger's already been captured. How the heck did that happen? What is going on here? Just as I feared, it's the Black Pyramid. Tigra has been taken captive. Oh my gosh, man, this is crazy. What is going on, JP? Talk to me, JP. What the heck's happening here? How is it that Tiger's already been captured? What's happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like a time warp thing. It's crazy.
You know what? It's kind of like one of those Star Trek like temporal mechanic things where they cross into a different timeline and you see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a Star Trek fan, so like temporal mechanics, I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Oh my god! All right, let's move on to the next page. All right, Panthro and Chitara are now reacting to the scene. Lido, a planet just appeared from out of nowhere, and then of course you can do Chitara.
Gravitational readings are off the charts. We're being pulled in.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Are they in the Feliner? Is that what they're in? Because if they make a Feliner vehicle, I will lose my shit. JP, if they make a Feliner freaking vehicle, I will lose. It is no, that's not the Feliner. Yeah, it is. No, wait, which one is that? That's not the Feliner. That's the
Thunderclaw.
Is it the Thunderclaw? All right. So sweet, dude. Does that mean we're gonna get a Thunderclaw? Oh my god, that would be freaking awesome. If we got a Thunderclaw, dude, that would be freaking sick. That's crazy. If Tigra is here, then the Tower of Omens is undefended. Oh no! Wait a second. I thought the Tower of Omens was kept by Linkso.
Yeah.
My thoughts. Sorry, that was Chitara. You read that one. I can now. It's color coded.
If Tigra is here, then the Tower of Omens is undefended.
My thoughts as well, Chitara. Bring it in, Panthro. Get ready for a rough landing. All right, and then of course they crash, which is crazy. I love that. These energy readings are incredible. Where are we? Tigra needs help. And then Chitara.
Where are we?
And maybe a sign of hope. And so the Eye of Thundera is giving some warning or some alert to. I wish I had the. I wish I had the. You know. I wish I had the sound effects, man. Oh, here we go. This is it. All right, guys, all together now. Thunder. Thundercats.
Ho!
Lion. And Tigra can see the Thundercat symbol from within. I love the fact that every single time the Thundercat symbol goes up into the sky, every freaking Thundercat has some sort of view of it somewhere. You know what I mean? They can always see it. Oh man, I love the art. I do believe that this is Freddie Williams III.
Yes,
and it looks freaking awesome. Like seriously, look at the way he swings the sword. Right, you can really feel the energy in Lionel's strikes. Yeah. Right, it's so cool. I love it. And then out of nowhere comes an ally. Hello, friends. Hold it right there. That right there.
Not one more move.
Not one more move. At least I hope you're friends. Landing on our planet, wielding weapons as powerful as the ones you hold. I seek no quarrel with you, my friend. Then perhaps we can help you find him, Lord of the Thundercats. Whoa, he knows. There is only one who can wield the Sword of Omens. And you're a Thundercat. Oh, man, I love that. He's already a Thundercat. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is nuts. Combining their efforts to comb the desert, our heroes find Skeletor's lair, the Black Pyramid. That's where Tigra is being held. Then we will lead the way, but be warned. Skeletor is not to be trifled with. Once I combine the Power Sword and the Sword of Omens, I will have in my hand the ultimate weapon. No one will be able to defeat me. And that's okay, because he hasn't turned into Skelroy. Not even He-Man. Famous last words. You bag of bones. Lionel will stop you. I hope he does. I have a surprise for him. Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decayed form to Skelra, the ever-living. Oh, man, that's crazy. That is nuts. That is crazy. Holy crap. All right. That is one crazy story, JP. Holy crap. I'm excited. I'm excited. That is a crazy story. What are your thoughts about this first tale of the Thundercats crossover for Wave 1?
It's exciting, but it's a little confusing timing wise.
Yeah, you think?
We're not really getting a background explanation as to how the Thundercats are wearing Eternian armor already.
Yep.
And how quickly, He-Man and Battle Cat Man catch up to them, and so there's definitely, I guess we're gonna get some flashbacks in future issues. I'm hoping Wave 2, which I wanted to mention, is shipping right now from Entertainment Earth. I believe they're the first ones to get stock. I'm hoping Wave 2 comes with the next issue.
I'm surprised that that Entertainment Earth already has it. Usually, it's Big Bad Toy Store who gets it first. So great stuff. I'm glad they're getting some actual. Because you said that it was already in stock. We'll check on that a little later. But what are your thoughts about like how the heck, again, so many different things that are happening. Tiger's already been captured. So that means that and apparently the Tower of Omens is undefended, right? It is. This is one crazy situation. And of course, we like Battlecat Man is already a Thundercat. That's something which I don't think any of us really expected. That's crazy. Yeah. And I hope they, obviously with only 6 pages, you don't have a lot of story. You don't have a lot of story beats to be able to tell a story properly, I guess.
Right.
But I mean, I'm now eager to see more. I really want to find out more about what all of this means and what's going to happen to the Thundercats and their struggle against Skell-Ra. So this is going to be something crazy. What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts about the character designs as a whole? I mean, like,
I mean, when it comes to like, when I did the unboxing, not a big fan of the designs. I love the fact that in the toyetic aspect, you can pop and swap all the parts, so you can have classic iterations of Thundercats characters. But I'm eager to see an explanation as to why the armor looks the way it does, and things like that. And those are things that will unfold in the narrative as we collect these mini comics, right? So I'm just hoping Wave 3 is not too far behind. At least I'll get Panther Man. I don't know if I'm gonna get a Lion-O and another Panthro just with color recolors. I don't know.
I'm a sucker for this, right? If the Lion-O face looks even more like Lion-O, I'm buying it. I mean, like if he looks like right now he looks really good, but if he looks even more like Lion-O, I'm all in, right?
I agree.
The golden armor, in my opinion, looks a little bit better. I don't know why. It just seems to match Lion-O's appearance overall. Yeah. And Panthro, I think if they give him another head sculpt, and it's not going to happen, but if they foreshorten his arms, I think that would be really cool too. But that's not going to happen.
No.
You're absolutely out on Panther Man.
I'm not out. No, I'm just saying. I think he's the only one I'll buy probably because he's really technically the only new character in Wave 3.
Got you. I thought you were trying to say that you didn't really like him. Like he's kind of a lazy.
I'm redesigning the shit out of him, but I'm not opposed to buying it.
Runner Spine 1982. I only have Lion-O and Chitara so far. You know what? They're starting to hit toy shelves, and Amazon gets them periodically. So keep an eye out for those guys. It's really cool. Go to Toy Habits if you ever want to find some quick links. They're really, really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Barrett, hi guys from Seattle, Washington. I'm pretty sure that's hi guy.
Yeah.
Hi guys from Seattle, Washington. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Joe?
Runner's Prime. I'm totally passing on the Motu Transformers, but tell Screwdriver. I'm 100% also on the fence on that. I'm not really sure. I might actually. I'll say this. If there's a clearance sale, I will ask someone to pick them up for me because
that's probably the only reason. No, I don't think I'm going to get them at all. Not interested.
If they get on really decent clearance, I might just go in on it. I don't know, just for the heck.
Pop up at Ollie's and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Just for the heck of it. Robin's Prime. I meant to say Mattel screwed the pooch on that. Whoosh.
Yeah.
I hope we get a Thundertank and the Motu Thundercat. I hope we get this. What was it called? The Thunderclaw.
I think it's a Thunderclaw. Yeah,
it looks really cool. I think that is awesome. I mean, it can hold like at least 3 Thundercats. That would be freaking sick. Adam Comer. Chitara comes 27/4/10 Dunford, Westlake, Ohio. What the heck? Oh man, dude, are you giving away your address? Okay, no, I gotta take that off the screen. Adam, don't do that. That is not advisable, Adam. I hope that's a fake. I hope that's a business address. I hope that's a business address. Frankie Rivera. They made the Collector. They should make the Thunderclaw. Did they make the Collector? Oh, the Collector. You're talking about the Filmation Collector. You know what? I agree. Because the Collector's a pretty big vehicle. It holds 4 characters.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. That's a really good. That's a really good point.
The
Brian.
Cool.
I'll say it. The red Thundercats call in the sky it's a giant laser. Okay, you got me, brother. You got me. Greg Rivera, Wave 2 case just shipped from EE. Yes, we're hearing that now. So anybody who pre-ordered that, get ready. A lot of reviews coming in. Zetis6666. There needs to be a Thundercats He-Man 1 collection. What? I don't understand. There really needs to be a Thundercats and He-Man 1 collection. Okay. Combined Third Earth and Eternia. I think that's what's happening, Zeris.
Yeah.
I think we're going to find out more about the stories, Zetis, but I think that's actually what's happening. So,
Oh, that's the Thunderstrike, actually.
Oh, is it the Thunderstrike? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. I would like to see the Thunderstrike. As a matter of fact, there is a 6-inch version of it, and we're going to take a look at that today. Rodimus Prime. Jay, hear me out. The feliner. I said that in the beginning. Of course, I want the feliner. JP, we want the feliner, man. Like, we need the feliner. I think it was like 2 months ago, they found the first prototype in the wild. One of the designers actually had it in his house and was selling it at auction or something like that.
It was crazy.
It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was one of only 6 prototypes or something like that. It was absolutely nuts. BZ808. It's called the Thunderstrike, not the Thunderclaw. Yeah. All right, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. All right. Since we're being schooled on our own channel here, JP. Motu size Thundercats lair. Dude, this is Motu size. Hold on, JP. Hold on for a second here. Guys, guys, hear me out. Actually, JP has some great photos. Hold on. You know what? Let me just bring it up. Let me just bring it up, boys and girls. Let me just bring it up. Hold on for a second. I got too many freaking windows open here. All right. Heading over to Thundercats Classics. Woo, let me change the photo. Come here. All right, hold on. I gotta hide some of these windows because I'm drowning here. Go out. Disappear. Leave. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Too many windows open. JP, I'm drowning. What is going on here? Stop it. Stop it. Too many freaking windows. All right, I finally got it. All right, here we go. So, JP, check this out. Oh my God, so many windows. Oh, geez, this is now becoming a comedy of errors here. Okay, here we go. All right, so guys, let's head over to Thundercats Classics on Instagram. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Thundercats Classics. The man, the myth, the legend has hit 92K on his Instagram page. Congratulations, JP. Holy crap. You're gonna hit 100,000 any day now. This is crazy, bro.
I gotta say, it's really a testament to how much of a following and how much fandom there is worldwide for Thundercats.
No kidding, brother. No kidding. This is just epic. Absolutely epic. Congratulations. Huge shout out to Thundercats Classics. And of course, guys, please subscribe to Thundercats Classics on Instagram. That is the one-stop source for Thundercats news anywhere on the internet. And you can see it right here. JP is just killing it right now. All right, so check it out, guys. Seriously, hear me out. Check this out. This is the Thundercats in front of Cat's Lair. Don't they look like they just belong there? Like, seriously, it is the right scale. This thing is gigantic. Yeah. I've been saying this for a while. This Thundercats Lair is actually more suited, in my opinion, to the Thundercats Motu size. I mean, look at that. It fits so much better in the doorway.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it is the right size, in my opinion. I mean, seriously. Well, that was pretty. Oh, no, here they are. No, that's something else. But
oh no, I just posted it. I sent it to you, but I hadn't posted it.
Yeah.
This was a picture I came across on Facebook. I want to say that those are the vintage LJN vehicles that actually fit under the paw.
Yeah. But we'll get to that in a second.
It'll pop up.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get that. I already have the picture. But guys, I think that if you were fortunate enough to pick up one of these, you should definitely be using it for your Motu Thundercats because they fit perfectly. It's an absolute perfect fit. Again, it's a great fit for the Ultimates, but that feels more like an LJN fit. You know what I mean? Where their chest barely able to fit inside the castle. They're like giants in their own house. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Fine. One that fits more affordably. Okay. Yes, because this one is now completely unattainable. Like this thing, I think what's the average going now? I think it's like $1,500 to $2,000 for this thing right now.
Wow, that's insane. Let's see.
Let's have a look. So, JP, tell me how much is this thing going for online right now?
Let me see. Super 7 Cat's Lair. It's going for. Let me look at completed.
All right. Here's the asking price for some of these idiots are asking for $1,500 brand new inbox.
Okay, sold July 28th, 2025.
Okay.
$1,300.
Ooh, $1,300, dude. That's crazy.
Free delivery.
That is crazy.
Now, this one's insane. Sold January 3rd, though. $2,189.
Oh my God. Holy crap. $1,300. You're right. Sold July 28th. That's not only a month ago. Yep. The key of Omens alone was sold for $75. That thing's tiny. Like it's a decent sized key, but and you know what? Most people have it bent. It's actually a bent key.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy got a really good price, $850. That's a good one, man. Yeah. That's a good price.
That's
oh my God. Back on January 3rd, $2,189. It hadn't even been delivered yet.
That was a baller. Some baller was like, I just don't want to wait.
Dude. That was Mr. Home Arcade money, man. $649. Even that. That's closer to the actual. Retail, that's really close, actually. Oh no! But look! They wanted $300. They wanted $400 delivery.
Holy shit! That's almost $1,000 right there. Wow!
Oh, that is criminal, man. That is freaking criminal. Oh my gosh! And then this one sold for $1,000. This one sold for $1,000. Man, that's the same freaking picture, dude.
Yeah, he probably had two. Yeah,
it's the same guy.
He had two.
It's the same guy too. Oh my God! Even just the accessories are $150.
That's insane.
You have got to be shitting me. I'm going to tell a fun story about this set, by the way, when I moved. $1,100 for these, free delivery. Again, the Key of Omens alone, $75. $1,400. June 27th. Holy crap. $2,000 plus $300 delivery. JP, what the hell? We're in the wrong business, bro. Holy crap. We are in the wrong business. Again, these look like chumps, but then you look at the delivery cost, and you're like, yeah, that's not really chump anymore.
No,
these guys are taking everybody for a ride. Oh my God, this is crazy. Yeah, guys, if you don't mind flipping your cat's lair, you can get a pretty decent chunk of change. You can double your money, basically. You can double your money. Get back your investment, and then basically double it. It's freaking crazy. Absolutely nuts. Holy crap. And speak his name twice. Speak his name twice, and he will appear. Mr. Home Arcade. Sometimes you got to pay to play the cat's lair. It's worth it. I can't do a very good Mr. Home Arcade. I just can't do it. But thank you, Mr. Home Arcade. He's got 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. He does not have 3 that I know of. That I know of, he does not have 3. But wow, that's crazy, Mr. Home Arcade. Thank you for chiming in. Holy crap, that is nuts, Jake.
I think it's safe to say that I don't think anybody's gonna try to do a cat's lair right now. We're more likely to get maybe a mini vehicle or a mini rig, or maybe the biggest would be like a Thundertank from Mattel, because this crossover thing just started. We don't know how deep down the rabbit hole they're gonna go. I mean, it really depends on their character selection, the character design, and the narrative. I wasn't a fan of the TMNT stuff, just mainly because I appreciate TMNT, but I don't collect it, so I wasn't into that line at all. But how many waves did that line last?
For which one?
The Motu slash TMNT crossover.
It was like 4 waves. I think it was
Four
four
waves.
waves. It didn't do what they were expecting. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I actually had, it could have been though that there was a lot. It was oversaturated in a lot of ways though. You know what I mean? There was like, I don't know how turtles just it's a gift that keeps on giving. Like every freaking company has turtles right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, I mean, like all the power to them. I love what's out there. And I did really appreciate the Thundercats crossover with the Turtles. I thought they were neat. But am I in on it? Actually, no. I haven't. I don't even have one TMNT crossover turtle. There's something about them. I'm not 100% on board on that. Not that I don't want to be. I mean, like I think they really look cool, but at the same time, I just have to be realistic about it. Did you collect any of them, JP, at all?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm not. I was not as convinced as that. Unfortunately, it's the thing is that I'm into too many lines as it is.
Yeah.
So because of that, I just have to be very picky right now. It's
absolutely
no longer. Yeah, it's no longer. I'll just put it out there. I don't got no more. I don't got no more pandemic stimulus checks anymore coming in. Those days are gone.
Yep.
Those days are gone. JP, they're gone. I can't be.
It's almost like they're sucking the stimulus back out of us.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, that's too funny. Okay, so one thing I wanted to highlight here. So guys, this one here's it's an old story, but you know what? Let's talk about it. I mean, like it's still available. JP, have you? And this is on Thundercats Classics. Have you heard anything about the toy version of Thundertank? Like, what are your thoughts? Like, we haven't really talked about this. What are your thoughts about the Thundertank?
Man, you know what? I honestly would have appreciated if this would have been the initial offering with a new Panthro rather than the regular one that they did. Simply because I feel like the regular one, now that you look at this one, the LJL one, I think this is a lot more iconic. It has more of a flair to it because of those retro 80s colors, right? But I don't think I can spend another $500 to get the same vehicle in different colors. You know what I mean? I want that Panthro, but I don't know. I got to figure out another way to get that Panthro. I can't justify buying the same vehicle again. This is not like an Ultimates figure. This is a freaking ginormous vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yep. I agree.
I love the colors, man. I love the colors. They really pop. It's kind of like when I talked about the Toy Colors Lionel, the way it was just this feeling that I got when I first looked at that figure in my hands. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I'm back in the 80s with my retro Lionel, but wait, he's got more articulation, and wait, he's got more detail, and wait, it's like, wow. It was like a marriage of, the nostalgia and the now, and then we're getting that in this Thundertank. But dude, why 2 years later and another $500? I don't know, man. It's just, I'm hoping, I hate to say this, but I'm hoping that this eventually ends up like on clearance, and I'll pick it up for like $250 or $300. But I can't justify another 500 plus shipping. I mean, is this free shipping since it's Amazon? I'm curious.
I think if you have Prime, it's probably going to be free shipping. But if it comes out, here's the freaking thing about this: if it's off of the Super 7 store, they charge you shipping.
Right.
Yeah, which is just terrible.
Yeah.
Because it comes straight from their warehouses. So that's something that you do have to be aware of. And what about this Panthro? What are your overall thoughts about him?
He's super cool. I mean, it's basically an LJN homage Panthro. You know, we know that we got the new body, we've got the pinless joints, and we've got LJN esque head portraits. So you know what I'm really aching to see is the new version Panthro 2.0 that's not LJN. Like I want to see a more Rankin Bass looking Panthro with this new body. I want both. You know, don't get me wrong, because this is what I owned. Something closer to this is what I owned when I was a kid. But you know, again, to buy a $500 vehicle just to get Panthro, it's almost, if you think about it, it's like you're paying, what are they going for like now, 60, 65? So it's almost like you're paying for like 430 for the Thunder Tank, and then you're paying the $65 for the Panthro. So
yeah. No, I'm totally on board with what you're saying. It's just it's a tough situation, because again, he will only be offered in this edition, right? And the one silver lining in this, I think that the one silver lining in this is that we can imagine anyway, that once these things, because what tends to happen is, again, if it's already on Amazon in their warehouses, then they've already purchased them. But if it comes out of Super 7's warehouses, then we have a situation. But if it is coming out of the Amazon warehouses, there will be a clearance. That it's guaranteed that there will be a clearance. And if that happens, you can expect quite the clearance price on them, which would be insane. What are you like right now? This thing's going for like $400, right? So it's something like that.
$500, dude.
$500 freaking dollars. Wow, that's crazy. What price realistically would you be in on one of these if you were actually looking for?
I mean, here's the thing, right? We all have the Thunder Tank. The vehicle is beautiful. It's amazing. Before Catslayer was even a thought in our heads, the tank was like, wow, this is incredible. You know what I mean? The Thunder Tank is a force to be reckoned with. It's an incredible collectible. So, this obviously could not be a lower price. At one point, when there was like teaser images, there was thoughts that they might do like the one cockpit, one holder, kind of more retro restyled Thunder Tank. But it doesn't make sense, because if you think about it, even though it's a smaller vehicle and everything, it would cost Super 7 so much more money, because they would have to get a whole new tool to make this. So they had to use the existing mold for the original Thunder Tank. And my curiosity is, Brian has always been a stickler for, and he's always made it very, very evident when I've talked to him and stuff in my chats, is that he doesn't like to make things hard to get. So including Panthro with this Thunder Tank makes that Panthro extremely hard to get, because not everybody can fork out $500 to get that Panthro. So I'm wondering if it wasn't his call, now that they've got shareholders and stuff like that. I'm wondering if someone told them, hey, we're going to do this regardless of what you think, and maybe are we going to see things like this again in the future, where there's going to be an LJN recolor of a character, and you'll have to get something else with it. It won't just be a standalone toy recolor.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because all the other Thundercats have been released with their LJN colors, right? So far, Wily Kit and Wily Cat and Tigra, I think, are the only ones missing. Am I correct?
Yeah, Tigra, Wily Kit, Wily Cat, and well, of course, the other iterations. We have Linkso and Mumm-Ra and stuff like that. I don't know if people would want LJN versions of those, but it's still a possibility.
Which is crazy. So, but what again? So you're in. If this goes on clearance, you're in on it at what? Like
I think
150,
I think I could do 300.
300?
It's a giant tank, dude.
It is a giant. Don't do it. I mean, like,
It's
right,
it's
like,
it's ginormous, and then you're getting Panthro. You know what I mean?
look,
But
look at
then,
this. Look at this.
but then I'll tell you this though: if that Thunder Tank doesn't go down, right, and it sits at
Oh my
that price, I'll probably be willing to pay a premium to get that Lion, that Panthro. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. So you would go on eBay or something like that and figure it out,
Yeah.
or beg Mr. Home Arcade for like like a discount or something. Yeah.
Or I could get Motu Comic to do a comic strip and pressure Brian to give him a free Panthro.
Would you be? But would you be in on a recut like because if you actually like Mr. Home Arcade, what he does is he does customs, right? Like gets guys to customize something. You get a cheap Panthro, right? And you can actually just but is it that maybe it's the traditional head sculpt you're talking about?
Yeah, it's the toyetic head portrait, and obviously this is a brand new body. This is not the Mattel Panthro. So this is a brand new body. It's a lot more in line with the cartoons. It's pinless. Hopefully, it has better articulation. So overall, it's just a brand new Panthro.
All right.
Now, if you go to our buddy Eggman's page, he actually posted screen grabs because Phoebes had an interview with Brian not too long ago, and Brian had the Thunder Tank, and he had a sample of the Panthro in hand. So Eggman took some screenshots of that stream. I think it's what they call it Now We Know on the Robo channel. There you go. So that's the Panthro. So it looks like it's going to come on a blister.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that just a holder that they had available to them now?
Well, not a blister, a clamshell. That's
a clamshell, yeah.
So it'll probably be in a clamshell to protect it.
Oh, that's right, because it's going to be in the box anyway.
Inside, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been really dope if they would have done like the 80s and they would have done the little window, kind of like the G.I. Joes, and you could see the actual LJN Panthro through the box. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been neat, but that's a whole new set of tooling to the box.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think they're prepared to spend more money on this.
No.
Again, this has actually been a big risk for them in general, right?
Yeah.
Does he have bigger spikes? They look a little bit bigger to me.
Yeah, they're bigger for sure.
Wow. You know what? Looking at it now, you're right. This is a better looking Panthro. Is he pinless?
Yes, pinless.
Oh, for crying out loud! Dang.
It's a brand new Panthro.
Right.
I'm sure
that
there's going to be an Ultimates, and I'm sure there's going to be a DX.
Yeah, me too.
With this body,
you're right.
I want the Ultimates, and I want to see what they do.
Yeah,
as far as extra accessories and alternate parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with you. Too bad, because honestly, yeah, I would love an LJN style Thunder Tank, but it's just too expensive, man. Like it's just way too expensive. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to We Want More Thundercats on YouTube, on Instagram. He is a wonderful Thundercats. He's a Thundercats fan, and he's huge on Thundercats. All the way from South Africa, I think, right? Or is it
South Africa?
Yeah, he's from South Africa, and he does incredible work. Eggman, thank you so much for posting that. This has been amazing. And guys, just so you know, this is what the Lino actually looks like. He doesn't look like he's been beaten up.
When you light it up and stuff,
he looks really good. Okay, like seriously, if anybody's been on the fence about buying Astro Lino because his head looks like he's been in a drunk fight or something like that, please don't. He looks freaking amazing. Again, huge shout out to Eggman over at We Want More Thundercats. I'm always pronouncing his name wrong. I don't think any of us really know how to pronounce his name.
Eggman.
Okay, so we're gonna try that. Eggman. So guys, definitely check it out. He does regular interviews with Brian Flynn, so it's amazing to see him here on the channel. So yeah, freaking it's freaking crazy. Billy Butch, what's going on, Billy? How you doing today?
What's going on?
Always good to see Billy Butch in the chat. Okay, so let's continue on this because actually remember how we talked about the okay, it's not the Thunderclaw. What was it called again? It was the
Thunderstrike.
The Thunderstrike. All right. So the Thunderstrike, obviously, it's like the vehicles are slowly starting to come out for Super 7, but obviously it's a very difficult, long process. Right now, the Thunder Cutter. Sorry, is it the Thunder Cutter? No, it's not the Thunder Cutter. It's the Sky Cutter. The Sky Cutter is on this way. So pre-orders have closed. But I think it is still available on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. So if you guys are interested in picking it up, with Vulture Man, LJN Thunder Vulture Man, don't sleep on that because it will go just as fast. But we haven't seen any full size vehicles like the Thundertank. The Thundertank has been one of the only full size vehicles we've seen in the line.
Yeah.
So. JP, as I've always said this. I've always said that the fans pick up where the companies drop off, and I wanted to give huge props to a wonderful creator who's doing some amazing work. I think you know this guy. I think we all and anybody who's been following his work.
Fragments.
Sorry.
Fragments.
No, this is Otto Milomir. Arturo Milomir.
Okay.
Yeah, on Instagram. This guy is killing it. He messaged me a year or two ago, and he just dropped a whole bunch of photos in my inbox. And I wanted to give this guy huge props. He is followed by Egmont, and for good reason. I think I showed these to you before, JP. But check out this. It's a full 6-inch scale, and he's got a couple of great projects going on. But let me show you this one because it again, I'm hoping that Mattel will do something. But check this out.
Oh yeah.
So he started off showing some 3D renders, and these look freaking incredible. Holy crap! When he first showed me these, I was blown away. Okay, and check it out. There's a feliner too. I didn't know. I forgot about this. He actually has a feliner prototype. That's freaking nuts.
That's cool,
dude. That's crazy. Now these are all digital renders, but he did a freaking full 3D. He printed the damn thing.
Yeah.
He printed the damn. Look at this.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, JP, this is nuts. This is crazy. He printed the damn thing. Holy crap. Like, again, from prototype to full print. Look at that. This is full 6-inch scale. You can see the resolution lines right there.
Yeah.
Even where he had to sand the tip of the nose, you can see it right there. It's crazy. It is nuts. But this is, again, the fans are doing this better. I don't know if he's selling these 3D files. I don't know, but man, look at them. Look at that. Holy crap! I don't know why he put the mutants in there. I have no idea why he put the mutants in there. But dude, I mean, seriously, Groot is not a small guy. He's freaking big, man.
Yeah,
Groot is a big figure, and he fits in there like nobody's business.
That's cool, man. I like that.
He fits in there like nobody's business. Holy crap! So Mattel, we want we want this, man. We want one. The Thunderstrike. Holy crap! This is crazy, and this is 6-inch, right? So imagine if we get 5.25, 5.5, right? I think it would be sick. But he's done a whole bunch of other projects. Look at this. It's a freaking Vultureman's flying machine.
That's awesome. That looks really cool.
Dude. The freaking flying machine. Look how big this thing is. Oh.
That's awesome, man.
Look how big this thing is. This thing is huge. This thing is absolutely this thing in terms of size rivals the Thundertank, I think.
Yeah. That's crazy. The scale of that is pretty
big. Okay, maybe it's not as big as the Thundertank, but it's still huge. It's freaking massive.
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy, dude. Yeah, I wanted to highlight this because honestly, Arturo Milomir, This is some great stuff. Huge shout out to you, man. Like this is awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, definitely follow Arturo Miromir on Instagram. The guy's doing some crazy work. So crazy that I wonder what JP's thoughts are about. Look, he's got a 30-30. That thing is crazy. I love it. But check this out, brother. Look at this. This is the one I think JP is going to get excited for because I was excited when I saw it. Here, check it out. Did I pass it? Hold on. Where is it?
Was it Mumm-Ra's tomb?
Yeah. Mumm-Ra's tomb. I
saw it a little bit lower down.
I think I passed it. Oh, there it is.
There.
Look at this thing. This thing is crazy, man. 6-inch scale, dude. This thing's freaking huge. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. This thing's
man, you did a custom Zaz.
Bro. Yeah, exactly. When are we gonna get some deep cuts like that? Look at this. This is nuts.
That's massive.
It is massive, bro. Absolutely massive.
I have a tomb that's being 3D printed for me. I got the 3D file from Yerko, and he did an amazing job with doing the Mumm-Ra's tomb. But I'm getting it scaled up so that it accommodates the ultimates, and I can actually put Joe Amaro's custom sarcophagus in there.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the fans in many cases are doing it better, bro. Like seriously, this is
of course,
crazy stuff.
There's more passion behind a fan than unfortunately, than some toy companies.
No, it's true. It's absolutely true. And he, he's also doing some other crazy stuff. Like check this out. Where is it here? I'm just trying to find the right page. Kill that. There we go. This thing's always getting in the way. All right, here we go. Check this out. The guy just does not stop. I mean, look at this. It's the hover cat.
Oh wow.
Like this man. Picking up where the freaking companies have basically just, again, it's not cheap. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not saying anything about Super 7 or anybody, but the creativity that's being displayed by multiple different creators out there, it has to be recognized because these are things which are being basically gifted to us for a lot less. If you have a 3D printer, you know what I mean. If you have a whole bunch of filament lying around, you can literally just one day put this together for yourself.
Yeah,
this thing's absolutely stunning.
That looks awesome, dude.
And this would be a great vehicle to rival the Skycutter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
This would be a great vehicle to rival the Skycutter. But the true traditional vehicle to rival a Skycutter is the Thunderclaw.
Yep.
Right? And there it is. Look at that.
Nice.
Arturo has the man.
Good scale. Really good.
Happened there. Yeah, man. Like this is nuts. Like this is huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
massive.
Yeah, it's just absolutely massive. I don't know if it works though. He's never demonstrated if it actually picks up anything. I think that's the only thing that I haven't seen yet because I don't see any hinges.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if this thing actually works. That's the only consideration that I can see there.
Right.
But man, the Arturo is just killing it, man. He's doing some crazy work. So if you guys are interested, follow Arturo on either Facebook or Instagram. Arturo Miromir, Milo Mir. Definitely give him a like and a follow, guys. Tell him that the Thundercats Cats Lair sent you because this is honestly this is the creativity that we need. JP, we got to get this guy on. I'm gonna put his Instagram on the chat. You guys can follow this guy. He needs more likes, man. He needs more followers. This guy's working hard. I'll put him in the chat right now. Hold on for a second. Here you guys. There you go. Guys, follow this man. He needs more. Oh, is that me? No, that's us. Yeah, follow this man. He needs more. He needs more likes. He needs more likes. He needs more followers. The dude's doing great work.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and it's just it's getting so crazy out there in terms of like what's available for toys. Eugenius more flam. I think I'm saying that right. Eugenius more flam. I'm loving the new channel. Thank you both. Thank you, Eugenius. Thank you so much, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You're really like we are trying our best to bring some really good quality content to you guys, and we hope you guys are enjoying the channel. Thank you so much. I'm going to highlight one more before we get to our main topic of the what's it called, the replicas. But I wanted to get your opinion on this one, JP, because this one actually really turned my head for sure. Let me just bring it up. Where did it go? Okay, odd. I thought I had it all queued up, but it's not here. All right, I know why. It's because it's down here. All right, so you sent me the photos. That's why that's why I'm being an idiot right now. All right, let me put this up. Here we go. So these were also custom figures. Do you know who made these, JP? Because these ones actually no. Sorry, what am I talking about? These are the actual toys. The original
LJN toys. They actually fit under the paws.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is nuts. So guys, if you have one of these Cat's Lairs, the original Thunderclaw, and which one is this again, JP? It's the one we just talked about, isn't it? The
that's the let me see. Hold on.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody in the chat's gonna yell at us right now. Hold on. Thundercats vehicles. LGA. Images. That one is
that the hover cat?
Oh, there it is. It is the hover cat. Yeah, that is the hover cat. So yeah, this is it's a vintage Thunderclaw and a vintage hover cat.
Yeah,
they literally fit inside the paws comfortably. I was saying that the Thundertank could, and if you position it just right, it actually can fit underneath the paw.
The vintage one?
The vintage one. If you really position it in a certain manner, it will fit. But it's a tight fit. It's a super, super tight fit. So a lot of people just say, don't do it. It's not a good idea. But these ones fit perfectly, and they look stunning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, versatility, dude. Versatility, everybody. This is crazy. And, of course, these things are rather scaled. You know, they are a little small in terms of their overall size, but they do scale well with the new Ultimates. I mean, the original Thundercats were not small; they were closer to 6 inches. It was like Lionel himself is quite tall.
I think they were more like 7 inches.
Yeah. So the vintage style vehicles will actually work well with what you have. So very, very cool. And the question of the day, JP, where the hell are we able to order this freaking thing? Posted on We Want More Thundercats Classics. It's a repost by Reedster 2025. This thing looks amazing, JP. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's funny because
oh my god,
when I think Trick or Treat Studios dropped the ball in terms of the solicitations of this product. They only showed the sword prototype.
Yeah,
they didn't show this amazing retro style packaging.
Yeah,
and if they would have shown that, I think they would have been like, they would have sold out so many units. But it's weird because apparently this is shipping right now to the UK first.
Yes.
And it's not even out in the US.
Yeah, it's really, really strange. And it lights up.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I actually posted a screenshot from someone on one of the Thundercats groups on Facebook wrote to Trick or Treat Studios.
Yep.
They responded that this is currently in production. It's not even ready.
Yeah, but the PR guys don't know stuff. You know what I mean? Their information is so behind.
Yeah,
They really don't know.
because it's already shipping in the UK. So.
Yeah, they really don't know what's going on, especially if it's a UK based if it's the US based staff, they really don't know. They really don't know. So this one actually, when we found this originally, it was actually posted by Matt Noakes. So huge shout out to Matt Noakes on Thundercats fans because he says that he had these swords delivered from In Demand Toys, and today the sword is a beast. It looks this to me. JP, is the most accurate replica that I've seen to date, and I'm very particular about Thundercats, the Thundercats swords. I'm very particular about that. Breaking it down, just because everybody knows that I was gonna do it anyway. If you zoom in on these, so first of all, let's look at the size of it compared to the original LJN sword, right? Yeah. My friend Nick has one, and that one's a lot of fun. It really is. It's definitely a kid's side sword. It definitely is one of those swords where you know it was made for kids. It lights up, and the Thundercat symbol is actually not that bad. You know how most Thundercat symbols are all messed up, right? But this one was actually a pretty good deco. The gold trim is in the wrong place, but I do love the jewels that are embedded into the hilt and the handle. I think that's really cool. Now, this is such an accurate version. I think they really took the character design sheets that are available. People can find them online anywhere, and they really paid attention to this. All of the jewel inlays are correct, right? Everything here is so good. The way the heraldry and the flourishes are done here, it's so accurate. I love it. And one thing that every single company that's ever tried to do this always gets it wrong. This is a cat's face, guys. Okay. That's something that people just don't understand. This is actually a cat's face. When the eye of Thundera is closed, you actually see this is the nose, which is the spade. Okay, these are the teeth, and these are the whiskers that can either be down or up. All right, that's the whole idea of this design for the sword. It is a beautiful design, and you can actually see how these become teeth. They always get this wrong. Like if you look at Factory Entertainment, sword of omens, and I've been people have fought me on this one, but it's true. This is a $300 replica, okay, and it's not that accurate, okay. And I'm not trying to.
That's that $500 one, huh?
Yeah. Well, right now it's actually. Well, no, you're right. It is. No, that's Canadian. I think that's Canadian, but it's $399. I think it's $399. Am I wrong? Could you check on your end?
I could have sworn it was like $500.
Yeah, here I'll put it. I'll put it in the. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Give them a little bit of. All right, JP, if you want to check the chat, it's in there. Also put in the private chat. That way you can just grab it from there. What's it coming up there? It's in the private chat for you, JP. What's it coming up for on the US cost?
Oh, $299.99.
Yeah, $300. Right, it's come down.
Because Factory Entertainment is currently at a prop replica sale.
Up to yeah, this thing was $500 when it first landed.
600, bro.
Yeah. So look at this, guys. And again, I'm just pointing out the truth here. You see how the clef? First of all, it's not a spade; it's just an arrow, right? Like that's incorrect immediately. The teeth are gone. It has no teeth. It's just literally this flat piece. And there's no stippling effect on any of the pieces, like the bridge, the palm, the guards. Yeah. There's no stippling whatsoever. Whereas if you go here, if you go here and you look carefully, look, there's stippling here, right? There's beautiful stippling on theirs, right? You see the teeth, you see the spade, which is a nose. This is whoever designed this is a fan of Thundercats.
Yeah, for sure.
Fan of Thundercats, and I am over the moon that they were able.
I love the LJN nod, the logo nod with Trick or Treat Studios.
I love it.
Dude, it's so good. So clever.
I know, and it's a
pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin. Yeah. I'm such a Thundercats, a Sword of Opens snob. Okay, I actually did not like any of the replica swords that were on the market. I had to get a custom one made for myself. I told you that story, JP. Did I showed you the sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've shown you this, but I had a pickup at Toylanta. Let me go
Oh, yeah?
get it quick.
Let's
Yeah,
grab it. Let's
I'm
see
trying
it.
to figure out what it is.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
So I'm guessing, I think this is from Brazil or something.
Brazil.
I came across this at Toylanta.
Oh, wow.
So these seem to be like
So cool.
party favor gift boxes.
Nice.
And it's, as you can see, it's sealed in a pack.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, those are awesome. Yeah, they just fold into little round boxes.
In Coarte, and it's in Spanish. Yeah, I picked this
Spanish
up
or Portuguese? I think it would be
for $10, man, and I was like, wow.
Portuguese.
Yeah, Industria e Comercio. Yeah, I think this is definitely either Brazil or Portugal.
Yeah, it's Portuguese. Still amazing. Great pickup.
Another thing that I got that was really awesome because every chance I get to find like vintage things, I pick them up. My buddy Thundercats now, he gets a lot of stuff, and he actually found all the Burger King kids meals, like the boxes. They were like almost pristine.
Oh my god!
They were flattened. I have them in a frame. I'll show them. I'll show them to you in a future episode.
Bro, you just brought back a freaking memory. Oh my god! I had the ring. I had the Thundercats ring. Oh man, that thing was one of my favorites, man. Like seriously. What were the other toys? I only know the ring, right?
So there was a light switch cover. There was the Snarf pencil topper.
Oh wow!
And then the ring.
Ah man, those are good times, man. Like they don't do that anymore. They do. They still do. They still do cheap toys.
It's not the same.
Cheap freaking toys.
They used to go all out on the art in the boxes.
It's not the same. Nata Madison 013013. Trick or Treat Studios are going to be in South Carolina September for the HorrorCon Toy Federation. Sweet. Please take some photos, and if you get to hold the sword, please ask them when they'll be able to start shipping them here, Nana.
You know what I love, Jay, is the fact that I love the fact that it's not an actual real type replica. It's not metal.
Yeah,
it's just $50. I'm getting two, man.
Brother, I'm getting three. I'm getting three because I know something's going to go wrong because the only problem I have, even though I love the classic packaging, if you look carefully on this poor guy, he's got a dent. I don't know if you see that, but there's a it's almost like a fold.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why I'm gonna if it's only $50, I'm picking up three.
I'm curious if on the flip side of the sword, if it's the eye or the logo.
I would love that so much.
I'm wondering if we go to Trick or Treat Studios.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's see if Matt actually. Well, there's a pre-order page here where he picked it up, and they're sold out. The cool thing about they only show the one side though, unfortunately. Yeah, but it does light up, which is beautiful. I love that. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Looking at here.
Look at the detail, man. Like seriously. Like I'm opening up the solicit. Look at that. See what I mean? It's just that is a cat's face.
Yeah.
That is a cat's face. And do you see the stippling? It's everywhere.
Yeah,
I love this thing. This, of course, is a paint master, so the jewels. Oh no. There's the light switch. Oh, that is so cool. See that one right there?
Yeah.
That's a little switch compared to the other ones. Oh man, that's so neat.
Yeah, no, the design was like really, really well done.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, man. This is just beautiful. They know what they're doing.
You know, one thing I was thinking about, just speaking about replicas and stuff, you brought up the ring. I think it would be awesome if Mondo does a toyetic recolor of Lionel, and it came with a wearable version of the ring, the LJN ring. How cool!
Oh, dude, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing, brother. They should do things like that.
I actually designed that and I sent it to Hector, from Mondo and Peter. So fingers crossed, maybe SDCC 2026.
Yeah, I would honestly. I hope they do. I hope they do because that would be so cool. The heck. I'm looking for. Okay.
You know what I noticed is Big Bad Toy Store has. That's really weird. So wave one of Motu X Thundercats are $24.99 at Big Bad Toy Store. But if you pre-order Panthro, Tigra, and He-Man, they're $21.99.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So what's up with the extra $3?
That's dumb. Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right
Toy
at all.
Store. You'll see it right now. I have those on pre-order. I have Wave 2 on pre-order, and I'm just gonna keep my pre-order. I was gonna get Skelra, but I'm trying to see if I could find him locally. Because I had him in my pile of loot, but I just want to see if I can find him. Because I found Battle Cat Man locally. I found Lion and Chitara locally, so it's just a matter of time.
So many things, so little time, man. Like seriously.
Did you pre-order, Jay? Just as we're talking about all things Thundercats, and that's my thing. It's like I'm supporting the IP in every aspect. Have you seen the Thundercats Hero Clicks?
The Thundercats Hero Clicks. No. Should I look it up?
Yeah, they're on Big Bad. Thundercats Hero Clicks.
Let me find out.
Here they are. They're by WizKids. It's a set of 5. It comes with Mumm-Ra, Lion-O, Panthro, Tigra, and Chitara. And they're scheduled to ship in January of next year.
Hold on. Let me see. You said Hero Clicks, right?
Hero Clicks, yeah.
Is it clicks as in CILCK?
CLIX.
Oh, CLIX. Oh, these ones. Oh, yeah. You told me about these. Yeah, I remember these.
That's pretty cool.
So wait, aren't they part of a game or something like that? Aren't they a board game?
Yeah, so they did a Hero Clicks game for Thundercats. And this is the first, I guess, booster pack. So hopefully if it does well, we'll see more, mutants and stuff like that to build the universe in the Hero Clicks world.
That would be neat because this one looks pretty cool. But these are all digital renders. Are there any prototypes that?
I don't think so yet. And since they're coming out in January, it's too early to see them. But
do they have like light up features or anything like that, or is it
no? These are really small PVC figurines, and they stand on a little dial, and then the dial has like a turnstile, and it has little different points and stuff for gaming.
Gotcha. So for that replica Trick or Treat Studios, I just wanted to show how big it really is. So hold on for a second.
Yeah, they had a picture of Skelra next to it, right, in the package.
No, I know, but the Rockfather actually held on to it. So hold on for a second. Sword of Omens. Yeah, there it is. I found it. I wonder why this didn't come out the first time. Weird. All right, check it out. This is how when I saw just how big this was, I was actually quite shocked. I didn't realize it was this big. So here, check this out. This is crazy. So the Rockfather, who is the editor in chief of Toy Book Magazine, yeah, he took this picture right here. Look how big this thing is.
Wow. That is big. Dude.
That is huge. He's holding it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Dude,
this thing's massive. This thing is absolutely huge. Like I didn't know. Like when I first saw it, I was like, all right, how big could this possibly be? It can't be that big. But dude, he's literally standing in front of Trick or Treat Studios, holding the Sword of Omens with 2 hands. This thing's massive.
That is awesome, dude.
This thing is ridiculous. I am excited. $50 for that? I'm all in, bro. I'm all. Sorry, where did we go? I'm all in on that. That all day long, all day freaking
For
long.
sure.
All day long. Wow. Lewis Neiled $5 £5 super sticker. Thank you, my friend. Holy crap. That's like $8 US. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Hi guys, I just bought the Sword of Omens today from Forbidden Planet. Oh my god, dude! It's very good. Miles better than the factory. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking about.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the factory end is $600. It's $300 now, but then you have a $50 version that completely outshines it.
I'm excited. For Neil for Lewis, it was £56.99. £56.99. That's crazy. That's like $66. No, $60. That's like $60 US. Something like that.
Wow. That's crazy.
I'm probably wrong. Hold on for a second. Let me just double check.
Congratulations, Lewis.
Yeah. My calculations are all over the place. So £57.99 from pound, British pound to USD is, drum roll please. Oh crap! Wow, no, it's different. It's almost $80 in the UK.
Wow,
that's the UK.
Okay.
That's the UK. Usually when it comes to the US, it gets a little bit cheaper. Okay, mind you, there is tariffs and all that crap. So don't know how that's gonna play out. But Lewis, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend, for letting us know, because that is all. I don't care. Even if it was $80, I'd still buy two, at least, because that's totally worth it. Totally.
For sure.
Like, look at the size of this thing. JP, this thing's massive. This thing's absolutely massive.
Is that picture of the Rockfather? Is that Insta or is that Facebook?
That's Insta. You want to send it to you?
Yeah, I just want to share his pic.
Sure, of course. Here, let me send it to you. Check the private chat. And guys, because if you guys want to start sharing this picture, please do. Here it is. I'll post it in the in the chat. There you guys. So please share this picture, man. The Rockfather needs more hits. No, I'm just kidding. He's the freaking he's the editor-in-chief of the Toy Book magazine. So, but man, look at that. Absolutely stunning. I'm super excited about this. We got to reach out to Trick or Treat Studios, JP. We got to get some early review copies of this, because I would review the crap out of this thing. I'll do a direct comparison with my sword, because my sword is this is basically the size of my sword.
Yeah,
honestly, this thing is huge. So very excited, very, very excited, and so much better. As Lewis mentioned, it's not me. Lewis mentioned it. I have bought the Sword of Omens today from Forbidden Planet. Very good, miles better than the factory entertainment one. Lewis said it himself. So freaking crazy.
That's awesome.
Oz WWF. What countries are going to let that weapon? It's made of plastic, bro. Come on. It's made of plastic. Come on. Oh my gosh, you guys are too much, man. You guys are too much. It's made of plastic. I love it, dude. I love it. Billy Butch 1980. I had the pencil topper that filled in for Snarf. That was so fun. I love that.
I have one of the Snarf pencil toppers. I managed to pick one up. It's still in the little baggie and everything.
Sweet, dude. You got to hold on. That thing's going to be worth. That thing's probably already worth something. Hector Sadatis. Lewis, how much was it? It was £56.99. Huge shout out to Lewis for giving us that information. That's awesome. Lewis, we need short version of it and yes. Okay, so fun stuff that actually happened. Heading back to Thundercats Classics, we actually saw. Where is it? Hey, where'd it go? We actually saw on display at San Diego Comic-Con. Who was it again? JP. It was
Soap Studios.
It was It was. Come on.
Soap Studios is going to be doing a wearable claw shield, and it actually has the dagger version of the Sword of Omens, and the dagger actually expands. What the guy was explaining to me is when you pull it out, it will expand into full-size sword.
There it is, guys. So this was on display. Let me just Lewis. This was on display at San Diego Comic-Con, and they also have these wonderful chibi figures, and they each come with a piece of the cat's lair.
Yep.
Now underneath was the Thundertank. Did they talk about that at all, JP? I don't think, did they mention anything?
I think the Thunder Tank is part of the build. Like you probably get the Thunder Tank in two pieces or something
Gotcha.
like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I also have a video of my own. Let me just bring it up. This was a lot of fun too. So let me bring up the video file. Actually, it's probably better if I do it on the screen. Give me 1 second. But just to answer your comment there, Lewis. Yes, it was available. It is coming soon. It is officially licensed too. It's not like a knockoff product, right? Right, JP?
No. Yeah, it's official.
All right. So SDCC trip. Where is it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show this entire video on. I'm gonna have this entire video posted up on Thundercats Cats Lair. But just for you guys, I'll show you. So check this out. This is the one that JP was talking about, because this one is the full size version of the sword. So they actually had this. So first of all, my bad. They did show off. First of all, this is the wrong video. This is the shorter video. Hold on, here it is. Apologies, guys. So they have the license for this sword, and as you can see right here, I love the fact that it's got the accurate shooters. You know what I mean, JP? This is actually what they look like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks really, really cool. Everything about this is really neat. It's got this wonderful design pattern. And there's the shorter version of the sword. Now, JP, remind me, did they say that it's going to be able to extend on this?
Yeah, what he said was they're working on the mechanics. They either want to do like a spring load thing where you press a button, and when you pull it out, it just pops out, and it's like the full size sword comes out.
Yep.
The interesting thing about that though is that obviously the design of the sword itself on the pommel, it changes when it turns into sword form. So I wonder if that's going to be a replaceable piece, or it's just going to be like an extended version of the dagger.
Yeah. So the thing that I mean, it's pretty close. It's not exactly accurate, but at least they have the teeth. The spade. These are actually not cleft right. They have to be down further. You know what I mean? Like they have to curl a slightly down further more. This one's a little bit too straight. Again, I'm a freaking the Sword of Omens snob. But if you look here, well, actually, there they were. Hold on, I went too far because they had the whole. There it is. So check it out. They have the whole set of these wonderful little mini Thundercats. These things look really neat. They're like chibi Thundercats, and I think you're right. So there's one piece of the arm, one piece of the other arm, the torso, the head, and then the Thundertank itself. So yeah, that would be really cool. I would imagine that Snarf would probably come with Lion-O, and then pieces would come with because what's it called? The hoverboards probably come with Wily Kit and Wily Cat. So I imagine the rest of the pieces would come with a few pieces of each of the Thundercats. So that's a lot of fun. I really like that. That's really neat. And then they actually showed me before I left the full version of the Sword of Omens. So here they come. So let me just mute this, and you'll be able to see the whole thing. So check this out. I was about to leave, and then the guy walks out and says, "Oh, we want to show you the full version of the sword." And that kind of freaked me out. I was like, "Whoa, you have a full version of the sword?" And you know what? It's not bad. It is not bad. Again, another much more accurate version. You can see the stippling on all the pieces, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. And the symbol is nice and crisp. You know what I mean? And there are jewels, right? And I think he said that it was going to eventually light up. I think that's what he was saying, that eventually they're going to get the light up feature in there too. But bravo to these guys over at Soap Studios. If they are able to bring this out, it's another wonderful replica that can be added to somebody's collection, because this is so good. And this was a 3D print, you could tell.
Yeah.
But this 3D print was heavy, man. This thing was like freaking, like, I was scared to hold this thing. People were dodging out of the way. I don't know if you saw that. They were so scared. but beautiful sword, honestly. So a huge shout out to Soap Studios. These guys were killing it, man. Like seriously. And of course, like I said, the claw shield, man, really great stuff. I was very, very, very happy when they brought that out. It was just really a dream come true. And no one's really done a cosplay version of the claw shield. So I'm very, 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 very excited that somebody's actually bringing that out.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. So, Lewis, your dreams may come true very, very soon. Even as a display piece, it looks so good when it was just sitting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked like a really cool thing.
So something to look forward to for our next episode. Hopefully, I can track down some of Wave 2 of the Thundercats crossovers, so we can do an unboxing and maybe go over issue 2 of the comics.
I'm very, very excited for that. Yojo OC, I'm now looking for some blue underwear. Somebody wants to cosplay Lion-O. So much fun. Snell's World. Where can you get that 87 Motu movie sword? Right now, I think it is available for pre-order right now. Wait, 87 movie sword? You can't. There is no 87 movie sword. Not a replica.
No.
Yeah, there's not been any official 87 movie sword available. I know for you customizers, like the swordsmith who made my Thundercats sword, he has an 87 movie sword available, but it's $2,000. Actually, I think it's more like $4,000. No, sorry. I think it is $2,000 US, $4,000 Canadian. So it's not cheap. Like that's a real sword. And it's got a full pommel. It actually is a hot pin to the end. So it is a real sword. You can duel with that if you really wanted to. So not cheap. They should make one though, honestly. Jack Matthews, wish they would make the blade more cartoon accurate, especially since it's plastic. It should be shiny ivory type color. I'll be painting my blade for sure. I see what you're saying, but whenever toy manufacturers make this, they obviously do it with cost in mind. So obviously they're going to put it in more in the plastic color. They're not going to paint this, right? But again, you yourself, you mask everything off, and you can really make your own beautiful sword, right? So it should be fun. Sounds like a Buick Slayer. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So yeah, guys, very exciting news on the Thundercats front. And thank you guys again for joining us this afternoon. JP, a lot of great stuff on the horizon. What are you working on right now, JP? Like what can people look for? Pardon me. What can people look forward to on Thundercats Classics?
I mean, always, looking out for the latest news and breaking info regarding Thundercats, and hoping to get more information about the pre-order drop for the Mondo Chitara that was shown at Comic-Con, and I'm wondering, if that'll make its pre-order debut sometime now in September. What do you think? You think pre-orders will drop in September, or it might be a little later on in the year?
I'm hoping it'll be later in the year because my wallet's completely dry. I mean, like seriously, the Thundercat, the Snake Lair just funded. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, really quick, since we have a bit of time, why don't we just take a quick look at the Mattel Creations, guys? If you are interested in backing the Snake Lair, there's only like 5 days left to go, and we can still reach Lord Pythonus, even though it's a really big ask. Because it was possible. I mean, the Snowcat in its last few days was able to get its final tier right at the end of Flint. Now, this one, of course, is slowly climbing again. We're at 6,111 backers of a 6,000 backer goal. We need 8,000 backers to reach Lord Pythonus. It's possible in 3 days. Oh my gosh, there's even less time now than I thought. So in 3 days, guys, we have to make up. Oh my gosh, we have to make up 1,889. 1,889 backers need to come forward in order to unlock Lord Pythonus. So, guys, I hope you'll join us because we need all of the Snake Men and the horse, the Chimera. Sorry, the Snorse. They're calling it the Snorse now, the Snake Horse. if to make this a full set. So guys, please consider backing this because this will be one of the crown jewels left for the Master Universe. So we're hoping to get that funded. Sorry, JP. What else are you working on right now?
No, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't talk too much about it, but I'm still working on finalizing the designs for the Bull Airs Mystery Air Jordans.
Yep.
That'll be very, very limited. I mean, if you think about it, they're only producing 50 pair of the Bull Airs shoes. So 1 out of every 10 pairs will get a free bonus pair designed by me. So that's only 5 pair.
Wow.
So I think maybe in
That's
total,
crazy.
between staff and stuff, like we'll probably have 10 produced.
That's crazy, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah. And I mean,
that is incredibly rare. Incredibly rare. Oh my gosh. That's not incredible. That's stupidly rare. That's just insane.
all I is, we're not showing them, but if you sleep on them or the opportunity to get them, when you see these things in hand, you're gonna be like, oh my god, like I really missed out. Because I don't know how they're still available for pre-order. The regular Space Cats line, you could still get the Air Jordan 4s, you can get the Mumm-Ras, and you can get the Chitaras, but I'm pretty sure they won't be available much longer. I mean, it's only 50 pair.
Yep.
So
I know.
Definitely go to Bull Airs if you've been on the fence about it.
Yeah. The real problem is they're also encountering a lot of these massive pre-orders. I mean, you got the Snake Lair, you got She-Ra and Swiftwind. You have if you are into it, you have the LAT, right? The Star Wars LAT, right? The gunship, right? So there are a whole bunch of different crowdfunds right now that are best, but people are just like gun shy in a lot of ways. So it's just timing is everything, right? So it is one of those things. But I'm pretty sure that once people figure out all their finances, it's going to go crazy, right? Because we're coming to the end of the month, so money's going to come back in. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Jack Matthews, wish they would make the blade more cartoon accurate. Yeah, I think we talked about that. TW, did Jay cut his beard? No, it is somebody else. No, of course, that is JP. JP is here, brother. OZWWF. Too bad I can't buy this. It's illegal to import this into Australia. What? How can it be illegal? Are you serious? Man, like it's a plastic toy. Come on. That's so wrong. That's crazy. Skeletor, hello, things. Mondo 2000X coming September. Don't forget to save some dough. Oh my
Wave
god.
one.
Oh my god.
Wave one.
Oh my god. Wait, wave one or Mondo? But so how many figures? Is it wave one or is it just is it 2 figures? Just like what they're doing with Ghostbusters? Is it He-Man and somebody else?
It's not a 2-pack, but it's a wave. So they're gonna have He-Man and they're gonna have Clawful in September. Gotcha. And then in October they're gonna have Skeletor and Man-at-Arms.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. I'm excited. I'm hugely excited. Guys, thank you for joining us this afternoon. I just wanted to remind everybody that my friend JP, myself, Carlos the Badass Reviews, and Danny Green are going to be at Jolanta in a couple of weeks. Actually, are you coming, JP? Or
unfortunately, I'll be there in spirit. Carlos is going for sure.
Okay.
I won't be there this time.
All right, unfortunately, but he was there during Toylanta, which was a blast. We had a great time hanging out with these guys. They're always fun to hang out with, our good brothers. But I did want to share, even though it's not up. Where the hell did it go? Hold on for a second. I wanted to share. And how come it's not up? There it is. That we will be showcasing El Dragoon, our brand new IP comic book, at the show. There's going to be a wonderful collaboration. Of course, the creator Danny Green and myself will be at the show Jolanta, and in spirit, just like JP, our writer Gilly writes comics, and of course our illustrator Sebastian Navas will also be there in spirit, and hopefully we'll be able to do a panel about El Dragoon as well as Flipboard and the Champions of the Faraday. Guys, if you're interested in helping support El Dragoon, we're going to be doing a Kickstarter very, very soon, probably either October or November. And this follows the adventures of Juan Juanes, a retired luchador wrestler who has his fate tied to the fate of the world. And believe it or not, it's all tied to luchador wrestling, lucha libre, and the underworld, the actual secret societies. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing a great deep dive at the show about all the artwork that's being developed for this, some of the great storylines that are coming with it, and even how it goes from pencils to inks, and then finally into full color. And we'll be telling you guys all about those behind-the-scenes secrets and how crazy it is to actually produce a comic book. And, of course, if you're interested in supporting the project, please head over to eldragoon.com. Sign up for the mailing list. You will be the first ones to know about everything that's happening with the project and the Kickstarter, what other tiers and things that we're hoping to offer, and, of course, when the Kickstarter will go live. And we're possibly doing action figures, guys. We're getting really excited about this. This has always been in the works. Huge shout out to Jason Tonello for this wonderful render. A lot of things on the pipe, guys. So get ready. The new IP, the new comic book IP, El Dragoon, is coming, and we hope to see you guys at Joe Lanta 2025. Everybody,
awesome, man.
Last comments before we start winding down. Billy Butch, 1980, fun show, guys. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it.
I want to give a shout out to Super 7. They sent me
Wait a second.
Mumm-Ra t-shirt.
That is so cool.
This was a Comic-Con drop. It's still available at Super 7. You could go to the link in my stories or my highlights on Thundercats Classics if you want to order yours. And there's also a Thundercats team t-shirt as well. These are official Thundercats branded apparel.
Awesome. That's always great. Again, let's see it. Let's see. Stand up. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it.
The Super 7.
Where is it? Is
right
that on the back?
On the front, like right here. You see.
Oh, okay. The official tag. I love it. Skeletor, did you go to Fan Expo, Jay? Yes, I did for one day. I was there on the preview day, which was Thursday. I was not able to go around. I think I have my friends are there right now. They're taking footage of the Four Horsemen's booth. They're taking footage of some other things. Hasbro made a couple of announcements, which is surprising. They don't usually do announcements in Canada, so that was a lot of fun seeing a lot of that. If you guys want to see some of those announcements, head over to Toy Hunters Hollow. He has a lot of those, and Toy Shiz also have a lot of those from correspondence. Billy Butch, fun show, guys. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. Skeletor met Mike Tyson. Holy crap, Mike Tyson was here? I didn't even know that. It was awesome. That's great. Glad to hear it, Skeletor. And of course, I did want to just do one last shout out, guys. Myself and Mike of Attorney Royalty, we made a announcement the other night that we are going to try and have put together a Master Universe convention next year in 2026 in California. This is something we've been dreaming about, Mike and myself, and we would really like some feedback from you guys. So if you could possibly head over to Mike's page, and he has a poll up with the help of our friends, Toy Habits. Unfortunately, I don't think it's linked anywhere, so I'm probably going to put it in my Instagram page. But head over there. You can copy the link if you're on a desktop right here. It is toyhabits.com/MasterUniverse PowerCon exclusive history. Head over to there. You'll be able to find the poll, and we really appreciate your feedback on a Master Universe convention in California. This is really important to us, guys, because we are really dedicated to Universe convention. And I'm gonna ask JP right now. JP, what do you think? Should we include some Thundercats content into this Masters Universe convention that we're thinking about?
Absolutely, man. I think, Motu and Thundercats are kind of in the same vein as far as fandom is concerned. People that collect Motu are Thundercats fans also. So definitely there should be some love for that IP at the show. That would be awesome.
Well, I would love it if JP and myself could make some programming, a panel or something like that. But you know what? We'll keep you guys updated for Thundercats content at this new con. But yeah, guys, please head over to Eternity of Royalty. Check out. Oop, where'd it go? I'm on the wrong page. Head over to Eternity of Royalty on Instagram. Check out the poll, and of course, huge shout out to toyhabits.com for putting this poll up for us. There's also another poll running on. It used to be for Eternity.com. It still is for Eternity.com, but they're making the transition to HeMania.com. So there is a poll up here. I think it's in their forums. I'm gonna have to get the actual link. But yeah, guys, if you head over to HeMania.com, you should be able to find another poll for our convention. And huge shout out to HeMania.com, powered by For Eternia. And of course, guys, follow all these wonderful content creators. And of course, don't forget, follow Thundercats Classics on Instagram because he's at 92 freaking K, everybody. This is nuts. Let's get him all the way up to 100K. Thundercats Classics, guys. Thundercats.
Thundercats. Ho! We gotta get Lionel. We gotta get Larry on for sure, man.
Yeah, we do.
I gotta hit him up.
We gotta get Larry Kenny in here to christen the Thundercats Cats Lairs here on YouTube officially, and that would be freaking awesome. Last comments before we log off. Little Josie, Callie, let's go. Let's make it happen, guys. Please give us some support. Billy Butch, 1980. Yes, dude, we're hoping for big things. We're hoping for big things. All right, guys. This is Thundercats Cats Lair. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And one more time, GP, let's do it. Ready on 3, 2, 1. Thunder.
Thunder. Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Oh.
Thundercats. Oh. We're gonna work on that, guys.
when we get our Trick or Treat Studios swords, we gotta bust them out.
Oh, 100%.
For the outros.
We are busting them 100%. I could bust out my replica, but it's heavy as crap. So
yeah, you might have an accident.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
So guys, take care, everybody. By the code of Thundera, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
See you next time.